on that. We'll start off with that, okay? There's no, again for me, there's no real order in which you should teach anything. You know, Silentale lends itself to Chun lends itself to Bilji, and there's obviously certain stages that needs to be worked through. But at the same time, if you're training a basic punch and you're trying to make a basic punch work for self-defense, then you've got to train the hips to make the punch more powerful. You can't ignore that fact. You can't teach a beginner a basic punch for 12 months and expect him to go out there and use it realistically in a self-defense situation. Because again, it just doesn't work, and it won't work. Right? You need to make sure that guy, if he's learning self-defense because he wants to defend himself or he wants to develop his punch, you've got to put all the little bits together. Okay, so you've got to teach him the punch itself, yes. You've got to teach him the conditioning. You've got to teach him the strength exercises. You've got to teach him the hip movement and the footwork. Because until you put all those things together, you haven't got a strong punch that's going to stand up in what I class as a street situation where you're fighting people that can maybe fight. Yeah, I do this with my beginners. I do my advanced students. We all train the same way. My advanced students get what they need in a different way. Okay. But what we're going to do today is we're going to work on, first of all, looking at movement around the dummy. As I say, I'm wearing pads simply because I want to put a little bit of impact onto this post. And I don't want to do it with no pads on because that will hurt my knuckles, and that's stupid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on pack sows, one of my favourite actions. Pack sows are the fastest defence. You've got to think over and over again. So I become very fluid in my footwork. That's what I need to do. I don't want to be rigid, I don't want to be stiff. What I want to be doing is sort of dead relaxed and shift it. Get into this position, get my body weight down, get my hips forward, get my turn coming into this position. At the same time as I'm moving, I need to coordinate my hands, self-defense. And you've got to train the hips to make the punch more powerful. You can't ignore that fact. You can't teach a beginner a basic punch for 12 months and expect him to go out there and use it realistically in a self-defense situation. Because again, it just doesn't work. If I want to leave my hand there when I draw a punch on a person, I would leave my hand there and I'll power through because I want to transfer that energy into that body. On a dummy, I don't need to do that. I'm focusing on position. I'm focusing on how to get there, how to get maximum power through the hips into that low punch there, and then back out to the other side.